So, we are back. And I have moved my camera, so I am now lording above you in my heightened position. I also have a large flick of hair there, which is not behaving at all. I need a haircut. Anyway, let's carry on. I'm gonna explore. Oh, see if I can squeeze in without being noticed. I can. Okay, so just look around here. Okay, there's a skeletal wizard up there. Okay, so what I want to do, my whole gang of youths around here. Hopefully I can sort of lure them out here, then put them both into my AoE. These guys are just going to charge them. He's going to cast that first actually. Actually no. Have him still charge. Have him move up because he's going to do some AoEing, and then I'm actually going to split these two across different ones. Now that he's there, actually I can hit them both with just that spell. Just checking at the bottom for anyone who has that ... which means that they do not have a current action. She's cast this spell, and I'm just gonna cast that again, and then get him to right click him. So I'm not in a good way right now, but we're gonna blow through these guys. So I don't have my directly heal spell anymore. Which one of these is a heal spell? Alright, there we go.
Woedica.
Just make sure everyone's on that target. I've been defended there.
They'll never know I'm here.
I'm gonna slot back into here. See if there's anyone other than the Skelly Man. Are there more people up here? Oh, a trap detected. Let's. Failed to disarm the trap. Okay, I can't disarm it apparently. That's really sad. Ah! Okay, let's first come back here and let's get all my
Following
gang
your
around.
lead.
They passed on me immediately, which is pretty important. Get some healing going, and there's only one Skelly Man, so kill him easily, take his stuff. Take this, and then again. Right, let's go slow mode here because there are a lot of traps which I cannot disable. It seems like they are meant to be unsayable. We'll stick to the walls where it turns out there is a trap. Let's slow mode this, in fact. A lone figure in tattered robes shuffled across the chamber, muttering among its breath. As you approach, the figure halts and swells its head towards you. Okay, I definitely should have brought my other guys in before I did this, but it said I could talk to him, so I assumed... What's this? Who disturbs Healing's work? What are you doing down here? Research. a hodgepodge of animancy and necromancy. I have peace and quiet as well as an abundant supply of subjects. I wish to explore in catacombs. Then go and thank your gods I'm not hungry. Just a few personal projects, sorry souls stuck in their mortal shells. Their flesh is as dead as mine, though their minds are not as well maintained. Okay. Yeah, I might just leave him, honestly. I might just go, yeah, cool. All these traps going either way to him. He clearly didn't want anyone to come and find him. I stumbled upon his work stuff. So is that all of this floor? Yeah. Looks like it. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere else. So let's go down. Oh. So this is the Temple of Woedica. Oh. So this is a man from earlier.
You are from Kratom, my boy. A remarkable city. Truly one of the most impressive we have encountered outside of our own. Many exceptional people who have joined our cause come from Kratom. What made you decide to join our order?
So I'm now speaking from what I am hearing of someone else's memory.
Little makes sense in the false context much of the world has lived under for so long. It is by the mercy of the gods that our faith has been able to reach so many of the heathen in more recent times.
I'm gonna quickly just make a slight adjustment so I can edit scene and just really wants to look to the edge. Okay, it's giving me keyboard control now. This is what I was looking for earlier. It's sort of irking me how it wasn't lined up in a way that sort of makes it. It's hard to see with this darkness in the background. Hopefully that looks better though.
Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the god?
I am. That was the end. Okay, so oh. Hello? What are you doing here? You don't look like one of the masked lot. So I can bribe him. I like that. What's going on here? I can attack him. I left my mask inside. Let me pass. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna go with the smart answer. Go on in and report to the acolyte, and she'll give you your assignment. They should be just about finished with their meeting in the big chamber. Word of advice, friend. Don't ask questions. Just go and do what you're told. As far as I can tell, we're underneath first fires, probably under that ruined temple. Exactly. Alright, first, I'm gonna go up this way. Okay, this is clearly something.
Of course.
I need my
Yeah?
boys to come back me up. Oh. Okay, I can't disarm the trap. Trap detected. Oh, yes, see? Nice. Let's see what we got there. In my stash. Modify Stalker's Link. Only usable by rangers. Is she a ranger? I don't know how to tell. You need to look at the thing, don't you? She is a ranger. Well, I may as well give her this then. I don't know what it does. Amulets most often gems, medallions, worn around the neck, while some may be purely ornamental purpose, many imbued with charms, spells, Stalker's. Okay, so modifies Stalker's Link. I don't know what that means, but also I've just realised this is a Woedica hood, right? So I've just realised that if I had worn that, I probably would have been accepted far quicker, right? See, this is the thing. I kind of don't want to throw it away because it's, you know, his specific armor, but it's straight up worse, right? So I assume if I'd worn this and gone to speak to him,
Greetings.
he would have just said, like, I'd keep any friends of yours outside the main chamber. Okay, yeah, so these guys will stay here. So these guys are just going to stay out here and wait, and I am going to go inside. Got some mercenaries. Pop with some money in. Doesn't say steal, so I'm just gonna take.
Good day, stranger.
I am also a cipher. It's gonna be interesting. practicing passphrases. You can practice on me. Oh, because I have the hood on. He thinks so he's gonna do all this stuff. Here goes. State your name and purpose. Answer. My name belongs to the gods, and my hand to their service. What company do you seek? I seek the company of shadows, that our labours may remain secrets. Tell me of your labours, to see that the crafts of Kif Wilder does not disturb the bones. Okay, so I'm assuming I don't need to remember all this. Oh, so I can take him in here, just not in the main chamber. Well, whatever. How is your oath guarded? It is sealed by the Leyding key. That wasn't so hard. Okay, hold on. Just in case. I'm gonna write this down on a notepad. Name and purpose. No, do you know what? I trust in this game that I won't have to write anything down. So stuff that you need to lockpick normally does end up being steal stuff, and I don't want to steal and get in trouble or anything, so I'm just going to move about. I'm also going to save game. I'm just going to save over this. And so that if it turns out I did need to write them down or remember them somehow, I can go back and talk to that dude again. Okay, this is going to be the main thing.
Back, ye clod! Those hooded fiends are nigh to be trusted.
Okay, yeah, that's why he's weird. Sometimes stuff like that happens. Continue into the chamber alone. Several shrouded figures are lined up across from a hooded woman. The figure at the headline approaches her. The woman places her outstretched hand on the stranger's forehead. They stand in silent communion as you look on. A few moments later, the stranger steps aside and resumes his place in the circle around the statue. The woman turns to you. You are late, attendant. You sense her rage in her dangerously low voice, and in the sudden silence of the others in the chamber.
I've been waiting on your reports. Quickly now, state your name and purpose. What company do you seek?
Yeah, see, this is the sort of thing, it wouldn't give me these options unless I'd talked to that guy and I'd got him to tell me them. You know, is that an offer? That's a funny reply.
Tell me of your labors. How do we know your purpose? And how is your oath guarded? Welcome, attendant. Tell me of your exploits.
Okay, so I'm seeing stuff in my mind.
Does he wait still?
It also houses misery and madness. Somewhere within its rotten core sits a man, his hair matted, but his eyes alert. He watches and waits, a prisoner by choice. The acolyte's question echoes in your mind.
Did they arrive?
The acolyte's vision takes you out of Defiance Bay and to a town in the wilderness with a watermill. A signpost on one of the path reads Dareford. Several figures huddled together, shrouded in cloaks and hoods. An image of ruins suddenly looms in your mind. Two skeletal refugees flank a cleft in the mountainside. Dareford. Is the watermill where I broke up that argument, maybe? I'm just gonna keep
Your
being
information
obscure.
shall be relayed. Now, for your next task.
The ruins fade from your mind, and in their place, it's a palimpsest of a neighborhood. Run-down estates are cobbled around a cemetery in an ancient tower. Savage shapes prowl the streets, and in a tower, a man hunches over a strange mechanism. You can't see him clearly, but there's something unnatural.
Stop him. And above all, don't
You
let
kill.
him meet her.
You see a woman deathly pale with a scar over her heart. The acolyte shows you a door in the base of the tower, a seemingly impenetrable slab of stone and copper. But then she shows you the invisible split between the perfectly matched halves, and you understand how the copper veins convert a command into action. The command comes to your mind, a surprising familiarity about it. You know how to open the door. Her hand rests on your head. Have you any questions, attendant? This is what remains of the Temple of Woedica. Farewell.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay. I'm gonna go back up the other way then. Okay, so I leveled up. I think I need more entraps, definitely. And then another one in stealth. I feel like I could do more in athletics, but then I sort of have a point left over, you know? I don't want a point left over. I have a dot. Oops. I definitely like the sound of having a dot. That sounds cool. I like that. Alright, let's go. There are so many skills and so much stuff that I've stopped sort of caring too much about them right now, and I'm just going with what's cool for my first run through that. I'm just going, that sounds like something I think would be cool to do. Part of me wants to bring my party through and go up there, but I'm like, I'm scared that she'll be upset with me somehow. Apparently there's a thing. Is it this? I've got a thing completed or something. Nothing to report. Western Barbican construction is completed. It has 6. Prestige is +6 and upgrades is +8. Okay. I want to have the most, like, defense. Defense is always the thing I'm looking at, personally. Yeah, right now, I think... Because the higher you get your prestige, you start getting the likeliness of attacks. So I want to have the defense real good to stop the chances of that. Like, I feel like if I get the defense up and then I increase the prestige, I'll be nice and safe. So I think I want to get the walls done, maybe the towers, and then the barracks. I might get the barracks first, actually. No, walls first. Finished in 4 days. Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to try going up the other thing with my whole party. But I'm going to save now before I do. Just in case, lel. Because I really want to see what's up these stairs, but at first I was told not to bring my dudes in with me, and now I'm like, maybe I can, now that I've talked to them, bring my dudes through. Yeah, not gonna get upset. Nice, excellent. Whew. Good job that happened. Let's go.
Have
So
you
that
ever
just comes
chased
up
a
from there.
skirt wizard, or do you merely hide behind them?
Don't pawn your personal problems off on me.
They will use you, cast you off when it suits them. Never
A moment,
speak another
please.
word to you.
I feel maybe they just don't answer to fire.
To a fiery whore. Okay. So the elf wants to speak to me. Let's speak to the elf.
About my episode in the catacombs. There's something I should have told you earlier.
That is an understatement.
I also have an awakened soul. But unlike yours, mine is a presence that shares my senses and my skin, making herself manifest at the most unwelcome times. I'm sorry. I've tried to learn to control Isilmir. I've gotten stronger, but so has she. Artless, uncouth, a creature of rash impulses and feeble faculties. She wags her impertinent tongue when she should listen. Aye, this one's fit to boil. Hard to get this gaff over anything tisn't to do with books and spell speak. I learned to keep her a secret a very long time ago. Those with awakened souls are shunned, mistrusted. And after your experience with Meerwald, I'm certain you can see why. Merely an annoyance. Although, Defiance Bay is said to have an entire institution dedicated to the study and cure of soul-related ailments. Since our journeys have already brought us to the city... Thank you. This has been a great burden.
Okay. Find an expert on awakening somewhere in Defiance Bay. Okay. It seemed I got loads of quests from that other guy as well, like... Find the place of misery and madness. Travel to Direford village. And find the tower. So that's Direford village. The lighthouse could be under its gift. Watermill could be down there. Oh, well, then actually, that's the watermill. I'm assuming all those quests are just in Direford village. So I could go It's main quest time and go to Direford Village, or I could go. No. I need to find some
All
stuff around
these
here.
circling feet heading nowhere.
Let's explore the sea some more, man. Let's find some new places. See if we can find this thing to help my wizard friend. Right, let's try first to see if we can find somewhere which is very clearly the place that we're looking for. Heritage Hill is closed.
Welcome.
This district is closed by order of the Duck himself. What's going on in there? Even if I'm allowed to tell you, I don't rightly know. All I can say is, whatever it is, started around 2 months ago. The gods that closed the gate talk of something unnatural that still wakes them in the middle of the night. Thousand CP. Right now. That's very interesting though. That might be a long way. Like discovering what's going in there and fixing that might be a long way to getting us accepted by the court. Or by the scribe, or whatever.
Your brother, did you and he get along?
We got along how brothers do. He used to throw water on me to wake me up in the morning. I used to fill his boots with stinging ants.
My own brothers and sisters are doing very well for themselves, back in Takoa. I don't know that they'd search for me if I were killed so far from home.
Brothers can be funny. I bet you'd be surprised how far they'd go.
Let's see what this place is. Let's see what this place is all about. Let's do some exploring.
Greetings.
They are rich in all ways, in wealth, in style, in culture. If you were to go to republics, you would not want to leave. As the embassy, job is to ensure that trade with Darwood remains strong and profitable. Sounds good. Carry on. Okay, I don't want to steal from people in this run. I will definitely do a run where I go around and steal everything. But right now I'm just trying to get along, you know? So I could go check out the keep, but I'm pretty sure the keep won't be the place that helps me. Well, why not? Screw it. I need to find out what's happening everywhere. Eventually, I might as well start here and then choose something else. I hope there's not like, you know, day stuff where like certain people won't appear during the day and therefore I won't see anything. Oh, hello, there's a
Welcome.
clear guy standing there. Every day you get more from the hinterlands pouring into Defiance Bay. Keeps us busy on the watch it does. You look like you've recently arrived yourself. I have information about Orn, see? I can give him in, but I'm not going to. Who are you? A soldier of the Crucible Knights. I'm proud of it. I help keep everything running at the keep so that Commander can focus on important matters. What goes on in Crucible Keep? This is the headquarters of the Crucible Knights. So it's where we store arms and armour, as well as where many of our soldiers bunk. Along with Master Smith Dunstan, there's also a shrine to Gollum if you're the praying type. Defenders of Defiance Bay. First organised mission to oppose the Durian rule. Largest force in the city. Soldiers undergo years of combat training and our officers are required to have their souls read by that critter out in Dunwood Row. Just a requirement to Crystal Lights, the higher ups know there's no messy built in your soul's past. Keeping the ranks pure is fine by me. I just wish they were more careful in hiring their ciphers. Throwing their ciphers. I'll say it plain, Orlans aren't suited for the work. Hospitality in their nature, and it's hard for them to... Oh shit, he's being racist to me, dude! Wow. See, that little bracket bit means that the reply is based on my race. All I'm saying is that these ciphers ought to be supervised by other folk. That's reasonable enough, isn't it? Don't give me that. It'll be better for everyone in the long run. Fewer incidents means Kith get along better. I'm just speaking the truth. Nowadays seems like that's the worst crime of all. What a cuck, boy. So hold on. Dunwood Row. Okay, so Dunwood Row might be the useful place. There's a barracks and a forge and a training room and an archives and a war room and a shrine. Nothing that's going to help me right now. But that information about Dunwood Row might help. Okay. Apparently I saw a place in the Acolyte's vision that would be the same for the same as it. Maybe we could explore around here.
Good day, stranger.
Studying soul attachment. Souls power bodies, give them life, only when they're firmly attached. A separation that leads to the whole spate of soul-related ailments, including the Hollowborn. If we understood how to reattach souls, we could end Waidwen's legacy, maybe even conquer death. That's the theory anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have all the research I need to put this into practice. There's a manuscript called Themis of Pangram's Experiments on Attached Souls. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries is rumoured to have a copy in the older archives. His work is considered one of the more daring animancy texts, not something generally circulated among novices, nor easy to get hold of. I wonder if we might have a peek at it. The theorems could advance my research by leaps and bounds, but Grimda the High Archivist worships a whale, which means she has some paradoxical views on sharing and restricting knowledge. And since she's not exactly a proponent of animancy, she tends to restrict the kinds of information that would be useful to me. I'm sorry to hear that. Look, me spilling my troubles. It's kind of you to listen, but I shouldn't really get back to my work. I have some questions, such as... You find it in Copper Lane District. It's dedicated to the god of secrets and revelations. Most importantly, it houses the largest and most expensive library in all of Direwood. Well, that settles it. You simply must go see it, right? Alright, let's go. To Copper Lane. I think that's the Hall of Revealed Mysteries is the thing in the top right. Oh no, it's this place, isn't it? We've already been there. Okay, hold on, there's a few people who need leveling up. Let's give them some survival and some stealth. I don't need to give him stealth because I always use it myself. No, I'll give him a bit because I like this guy. This guy can stick around. This sounds good. Oh, can I only have one? I'm gonna have it into the fray if I can only have one. That sounds fun. Then the priest guy. Survival seems like it would be the most useful. Oh my god, look at this. Another huge set of spells. Then my mage wants to level up, which is interesting. Let's give him some survival as well, because he's already got a good amount of lore. Hold on. Can we give him... He's gone. We'll still up his lore. Crackling bolt sounds good. Harming anything caught in his path. This is the problem with mage spells. A lot of them are harming anything caught in his touch. That sounds good. Suppressing all things of this. So that's the sort of thing that my tank mages will have in my all mage playthrough. Magic missiles like that sounds good. Alright, this is what I'm going to do, I think. This sounds excellent. Get it?
I'd wager there are more than a few banned books. Yeah?
Oh, this wasn't the place I'd gone before. Okay. There's like a violet eye on the back. Okay. Let's talk to the guy at the front desk. Welcome to the Hall of Mysteries. Okay, he didn't want to talk.
How do you do?
Oh, she does. You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is still a Templar after all, and Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. Well, is the god of mysteries and answers, encryption and decryption, concealment and revelation. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. To think there's such a place in Dyrwood, incredible. I'd love a glimpse of these archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? Fascinating. Why, she's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowledge about it. Almost nothing, anyway. You should probably tread lightly around her. Today. Ooh, she seems upset today. Okay, I don't want any of that sort of stuff. Priests. That might actually be an interesting thing. I assume that if I work out where the books are, that I could perhaps steal the one that I want.
Hello.
An elderly dwarf. You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scavengers continue their search. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. What are they looking for? Maybe I could find it. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot, anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of whale. They intended to blaspheme by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of the 100 visions. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and a road to Durford. Okay, so that's, again, all of these quests are pointing me on the way to one place. Maybe I will have to go there before coming back and being allowed some of the stuff that I want. So let's just ask her straight up. Thank you for letting me know. I'll be sure to tuck that tome away from prying eyes and see that this Nia never sets foot in here again. In the meantime, here, a token of our appreciation. I got gold and a load of experience. I'm sorry that I accidentally... Tell me about yourself. Even just one or two? Okay, so I may have messed up there. Okay, so I can't go into there without permission. Is this Elder Archives? I assume the Elder Archives is where the thing is.
How do you do?
Okay. So this went pretty badly. I wonder what would happen if I got caught trying to steal one of these. If I get thrown out or something, or if I could possibly fight them. I don't know, I'm gonna leave this for now. So that didn't help us much, unfortunately.
Sagani, does your fox bite?
Yes,
Can I pet him anyway?
it's your hand.
I'm gonna pet him.
Good day, stranger.
So I've basically just found a drug dealer. A student drug dealer. This doesn't look like it's a place that's going to help me any. Well, I feel like this is as good a time as I need to stop right now. I've sort of explored around a bit. I haven't found anything super interesting in this last section to do. I can level some people up, but yeah, that looks good. Why not? Nice, so basically got the same thing for both of them. So that's going to be it. Probably for today. I have a lot of stuff to search here and to just find out. And for now, I'm going to leave it. Okay, so I have this guy and I can assign him now. He's the paladin I made when I needed to tank early on. I can assign him to go and do that quest. That's very interesting. Finished in 3 days 79, so that's still not done. Okay. So I'm going to leave this now. Save game. Hobbit Cypher Han Solo playthrough save. And yeah. I may have done more when I come back. I'm not going to save this like I do other things because I'm really waiting for Tyranny. This is just going to be a thing that I try and play more regularly, just a bit randomly. I might keep doing this story. I might come in with a few more sort of styled playthroughs. Although part of me wants to start them now. Like, I'm just excited to start some different styled playthroughs and try some different things. I think the styled playthroughs I'm definitely going to do is an all-mage battle squad who will probably try and just be good dudes. I don't know, maybe. And then a group of druids, because I think I can have some spellcasting druids, some sort of big bear druids, some wolf druids, all this sort of stuff. So a gang of druids I think would be fun. A gang of rogues, and you know, they might not all have to be rogues, but you know, the sort of the thief gang, who I will be sort of totally evil, all about just getting, or maybe just all about getting money. I kind of want to do some people who are all evil, but maybe they should be like just a barbarian squad, like who just go around killing and they just don't care. Then definitely the paladin squad, who's just going to be righteousness through and through. All of these things sound fun, but right now I'm going to say goodbye to you. I may stream something else today, but it probably won't be more of this if I do. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.